Welcome to the Broadcom Ops MVS Event Management and Operations Address USS WEBREQ video. In this video, we'll cover a general overview of the new Address USS WEBREQ command, its prereqs, and dive in a little deeper about its operation and options. Over the years, Ops MVS has had to support multiple integrations with other Broadcom products, other vendor products such as ServiceNow, and customers' internal applications. A lot of what these integrations had in common was utilizing HTTP or REST requests to communicate with other products or components. So, we were able to leverage some of the existing infrastructure to implement a general HTTP REST client. This will allow customers to integrate with applications or products without going through the process of an explicit request and development cycle with us at Broadcom. The associated PTF is LU14026 and is available currently. For this feature, the overarching theme was flexibility. We set out to provide enough flexibility so that the customers could do whatever it is they need to do. In order to do this, the maximum USS command length was extended. The structure was also laid out to support both HTTP and HTTPS, as well as the most common REST methods and query parameters. The infrastructure is there in the background via predefined services to provide connection information in the form of hostname, port, or other things along those lines. All types of input, payload, query or parameters, and HTTP headers or cookies were implemented with flexibility in mind as well. Finally, the output from the command can be received as rex variables that are predefined. Here we have the overall schema of the Address USS WEBREQ command. As you can see, there are quite a few optional keywords. We're going to dive into each one of these keyword groupings in a minute. I know this list of prereqs seems intimidating. However, if you utilize the level sets, the 14009 level set gets you very close to having the correct maintenance. At the 14009 level, the only additional requirement is LU13887. This section discusses the operation of the Address USS WEBREQ command, and we'll dive a little deeper into the groupings of keywords and how they can be utilized. The first group of keywords is the connection group. This group contains all the keywords that can be utilized for specifying a connection, such as host and port number, protocol, and method. The second group of keywords can be found in the content group. This is the largest group by nature since it will contain the meat of the request. The first two keywords in this group are used to provide the HTTP headers, either in a list or in stem variables. The next two keywords in this group are used to provide any cookies, either in a list or in stem variables, similar to the HTTP list or stem variables. The next three keywords in this group are used to provide the body of the request. This can be as a list, in stem variables, or as a string. If using the list or stem variable options, the command will assemble the body into a JSON document. The final three keywords in this group are used to provide any query parameters for this request. This can be as a list, in stem variables, or as a string. If using the list or stem variable options, the command will assemble the query parameters into a query string. The last group of keywords contains different configuration options. As you can see here, the options keyword allows the user to specify if they would like different items returned, such as response body or HTTP headers. The max lines keyword allows the user to specify a max number of output lines. In addition to that, there's also the debug keyword. Users can utilize this keyword to enable trace in different areas of processing if they need more information. In this example, we're going to create a new incident and specify everything that's needed, so host, port, user ID, and password. The method is a post, and the target is to the incident API of example. For content, we're going to provide a simple description of description equals test as the body list. So that got sent out and was successful, and the response text is returned in the predefined variable webreq.body.text. This specific example is returned as a JSON document. This next example is very similar to the last request, except that we asked for it to parse the result. The same stem variable, webreq.body.text, came back, but because we specified the parse under option there at the end of the request, the underlying Rex code parsed and presented the information in this name value format. For more information, visit the Ops MVS product page at the URL shown in the slide. Thank you for watching the Broadcom Ops MVS Address USS WEBREQ feature video.